All right, we are back, and we're starting off with something a little different than everything that we've seen so far. We've gone a lot of animal-themed things. But now we're looking into the real-time strategy genre and the city builder. And a lot of people like this is a sequel. A lot of people liked the first one. So this will be... You look confused. You've never heard of this?
Well, no, I never... Oh, yes! Oh, my God! I know what it is now, yes! It's on my wish list. It's been on my wish list for a while. I loved the first one so much. I've been excited about this one.
All right, well, there you go. See? So, yeah, let's check it out. Tommy... Oh, what's up?
For some reason, I was thinking of a different game. The Cyberpunk is what I was thinking.
Yeah. All right, well, let's check it out. Tommy Boy's excited. So we are watching the trailer for The Action Pack Needs You. You can support Mike's After Action Reviews on our Patreon for as little as $3 a month. Every quarter, once we've made at least $200, we're going to be giving away 10% of our earnings from Patreon in a giveaway over on our Twitch, so go check that out as well. You can find all of the links for everything in the description and in the pinned comment down below. Do your part. Support the pack. The Action Pack. Frostpunk 2. Official gameplay trailer coming at us from 11-Bit Studios. We're going to like the video. It has 726,000 views. 44,000 likes and 383 dislikes. We liked the video. It's finally time for Frostpunk 2 official gameplay trailer. Discover a city survival game set 30 years after an apocalyptic blizzard ravaged Earth, transforming our world into a harsh, icy wasteland. In Frostpunk 2, you must face a new, deadly threat that appears on the horizon: human nature and its unsatiated thirst for power. Frostpunk 2 will launch on PC in the first half of 2024 and will be available day one with PC Game Pass. The game is also coming to Xbox Game Pass upon release on Xbox Series X and S and PlayStation 5. There you go, guys. Yeah. So if you haven't played the first one, I'll just go like this because I've been showing this. So this is Frostpunk, where it's a city manager. I haven't played the first one myself. Tommy Boy has, so maybe Tommy Boy's gonna get a free game courtesy of MAARs Media, and we can do a review. Yeah. Let's do it, man. But all right, so Tommy Boy, anything you want to say before we get started with this trailer?
Yeah, just super excited. Absolutely, like I said, I loved the first game. It's just you can get so in depth with it. It can get very, very challenging, but it's so fun at the same time.
Yeah. All right, yeah, well, we'll check out the Steam page for the first one here in just a second after this is finished. But first we've got this 2 minute and 7 second trailer. Are you ready?
Oh, definitely ready.
Hi, it's Travis with Oscar Mike Radio. Oscar Mike Radio is a military and veterans podcast and show about those who serve our country and those who have served and are doing amazing things.
You know what? Let's take more. And then they had that fantastic...
Managing those logistics and getting things where they need to be on time.
I mean, come on.
Want to learn more? Want to follow the show? Go to OscarMikeRadio.com or the link below. We're Oscar Mike, and we're mission in flight. Thank you.
Here we go. By union, the smallest states thrive. By discord, the greatest are destroyed. There you go. That's true.
Honorable Stewart.
This is actual gameplay
Oh my
But it does.
god.
Yeah, it does not represent final quality of the game, but this is actual gameplay.
They added so much.
Do you hear us?
Stuart, are you listening? Stuart?
So just real quick, right off the bat, to let you guys know something, Tommy Boy is not going to be able to see this. Well, let me see. I got to look up the name because now I'm Industries of Titan. So this looks, just real quick, this looks like Industries of Titan, and I'll show you Industries of Titan. I have played Industries of Titan, and now my understanding is that in the first game, you would have. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's an actual built city that you build, and I've built cities that get really big like that.
Yeah.
And then you can go into each of these buildings like this and affect different things about them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and the whole thing is basically each building is like a production facility or an apartment complex, and you're building whatever. Okay, you're producing different materials, and then you can build ships, and you have to fight. You have to defend your city from bad guys. Very similar concept.
Yeah.
The only thing is that now my question about this is that in the first game, my understanding is that when it first came out, now the first game was critically acclaimed and a lot of people really liked it, but when it first came out, it was where you would play through the missions, but you didn't get to keep your city. It wasn't like it wasn't like just, and then later on, they released a patch that allowed you to just build a city, and you could just keep your city.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that is true. Okay, so Industry of Titan is not where you can just build a city. It's like you have a certain objective, you're trying to do a certain thing. Once you do that thing, you move on to another and build another city.
Yeah, that's how it originally started. Yeah, you get to your objective. If you survive, if everybody survives, you won.
Yeah. Okay.
If everybody died off, like, it was,
okay, so... And then how long would that take? How long would, like, a run-through of the game...
My gosh.
Actually, I can just look it up.
It could take a good 8 hours to get through at least one run through, and that depends if you get to a certain point where you're actually.
Like
you
if
know,
you
if you
survive.
start it. Like I like to restart it sometimes because I know what direction it's getting ready to go. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna make it from this. I need to start it over. So like it could 10.5 hours to get through at least one. Like it could take a while.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Okay. So we'll continue on. So this sounds like I liked Industries of Titan, but my problem is that I want to be able to just build a city.
Yeah.
So
I'm similar to that.
Yeah. So this might be the type of thing where I could just continually. This might be the game that I'm looking for as far as my Industries of Titan type of gameplay.
Yeah.
For people who've played both, let me know in the comments what you think. But otherwise, let's continue on here. So this does look good, and it does look like an upgrade from the first one as far as graphics and the way things look. So. Here we go.
You hear us, Stuart?
Do you hear us?
Stuart, are you listening? Stuart?
So this almost makes me think of like. I'm sorry to pause it again. This almost makes me think of like Mad Max, except instead of.
Winter.
It's like the cold, and you would play as one of the leaders, with ultimate power, but at the same time things don't always work out. But anyway, okay, here we go.
Storm, wipe the world clean.
Let's
That's a
take
huge map too. That is huge.
Yeah.
The steward will choose our path.
Stuart,
Okay.
build us
Oh
a
wait, there's
better
districts.
home.
I don't know.
A home
Let's see.
for everyone.
So are you placing the buildings, or is it building up like SimCity?
So it's a lot like SimCity. So like you will pick what building needs to be there. You can pick what building needs to be there, and then if you have workers that are available, they can build it. Sometimes those workers are doing other things and won't build it until the work shift is over and actually can build it up. Like
Okay.
It's a process.
So it's are you doing like, so you're assigning, there's buildings that you can build, but then there's also like you can assign a district and then they'll automatically build certain buildings?
That's brand new. District stuff, that's brand new.
Okay, because that's what it looks like.
Buildings. Yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah, we're going a little bit more in depth with this because this is definitely a game I like, and Tommy Boy has more knowledge of it. So this is looking like an innovation here, almost like the SimCity games where you assign it and then
love that.
Yeah, and then citizens automatically build like houses or whatever there. So that looks
A home for
Okay.
everyone.
That is awesome.
Stuart, We still lack so many things.
People are starving.
More people.
Yeah, then stuff like this
Choices.
pops up.
Yeah, choices. Yep.
Left to suffocate. We need a place to work.
Who else will
The
feed our
screen layout.
families?
Stuart.
Yeah.
I love it.
Honor will kill her. Where are the homes you've promised?
Can we all receive equal rations?
Hospitals are not a place for experiments. Free education for our children.
Secure and stable
Okay.
growth. City for the citizens.
Stuart, hear your people.
We want a say in how we run the city.
The time of tyranny has ended.
Our delegates will make sure of that.
Let them vote.
So I do remember. Is this new?
Yeah.
Is any of this new?
That's new. That's new.
So they're
That is
expanding the
very much new.
features. Okay,
Yeah.
expanding the features of the choices thing. That's what a lot of people I've heard is that like a lot of people are like, oh, you make these choices and like no matter what happens, you're going to suffer some severe consequences either
Yes,
way, and then
yeah,
you've got to deal
yeah.
with it. Yeah. So okay.
Stuart,
Do you hear us? Stuart, what about us?
what?
Impossible.
Oh wow!
So they can
Oh,
reject
that's
your choices.
crazy. Oh my gosh! Oh, that's crazy.
Okay. So some kind of voting system. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Which is new.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Did you hear that? The city. The city was not.
The city must not fall. Is there combat? Is there combat in the first one?
No, there's no combat.
Okay. And actually, which kind of does make sense because so in the Mad Max thing, people are established enough, at least some people are established enough that they're actually able to go and kill, like fight other people. But what
Yeah.
people have to realize is that when it really, like if the immediately as an apocalypse is happening of this nature, it's not going to be like, hey, I need to loot. It's going to be like, I need to survive. I need to collaborate to
Yeah.
survive. Yeah. So, okay, first of all, how much do you think?
Oh, it's probably gonna be at least $60, depending
Okay.
on other packages and stuff.
Okay, yeah, let's see. Frostpunk. So Frostpunk it says season pass. I just want the actual game. Is Frostpunk not available on
No,
Steam
not yet.
anymore? Frostpunk
The first one.
is Frostpunk the first one not available on Steam?
It's.
Let me see. Frostpunk. Okay, yeah, it is. Frostpunk is $30.
Yeah.
So there's no price. The first game, just so you guys are tracking everything, the first game is very positive, and like I said, people were a little annoyed that the game ended, and now they have a bunch of different expansions, and I don't know. This looks like the kind of game that I might want to get. The only thing for me is just that there's no combat, so it's just a different type. And not that it's bad, but it's just that it's a different type of game. Let me see. Frostpunk 2. Price. How much is it going to be? Probably $30. Frostpunk is a $30 game, so look for. I would probably say $30 to $40. The price might go up a little bit, but no definitive answer on that. What are your thoughts? General thoughts of the trailer and everything.
Yeah, trailer looks absolutely beautiful. With kind of the additions that they added to it and changed stuff. Like I'm super excited. It got me really enticed to want this game so bad.
Yeah, it actually, like, I didn't play the first one, but it almost makes me want to play this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this looks really good. This looks really cool. The graphics in a game like this are actually important because being that there's not combat, like you have to have some. You want it to be so. It's like the features the special features, which if you've watched us, like the special features, the special mechanics that are going to hook you in, draw you in, as far as management and stuff, are obviously very important. But it's just nice. It's a really great compliment to have like a really cool city to look at as it's building.
That was a build screen right there. Go back, see if it comes back up. So like it pops up with your build screen, the buildings you can kind of add to it and everything.
Let me see. Right here?
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's where. Yeah. So yeah, that's the industry. That's actually adding. Oh god, I'm excited about that. So yeah, that gives it the Sim City feel to it. So that's super cool. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
That'll be really great.
All right. Cool. Well, let's check out. So I think it looks great. I think that it's going to be one of those. It's not a AAA developer, but that AA developers, like lower tier developers, are really been doing really good lately, and the AAAs have just been disappointing a lot. Yeah. So let's check out what other people are saying in the comments, though. Here we go. Excuse me. The city must survive. Yep. Giving literal voice to the people is going to make the choices a lot more difficult than they already were in the first game. Definitely looking forward to the game's release. Okay, so voice acting wasn't in the first one?
No. I think he's talking about the voting portion of it. Like,
okay,
they didn't have a say on the choices of the laws that we chose. Like, I chose them 100%. They had no choice. So that's super. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I cannot begin to describe how this made me feel. I am so freaking excited. Excuse me. It's not even funny. Frostpunk is one of my favorite games, and this blows everything out of the water in the best way possible. I love it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Looks amazing. The voice lines are really well made too. See, this is. I think that you're wrong. I think that it's saying its voice. Are you sure?
They still have. Yeah. They still. So. They still would speak a little bit, but not to an extent where you think. Like,
okay, like you would click and it would be like a little blurb that would pop up and be like,
yes,
oh, okay.
Yes,
this is looking like they're actually going to fully voice their lines.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. So, all right, check this one out. It says, let's see, when did it say? The first half of 2024. So probably. Going to get a review from us one way or the other. Either maybe Tommy Boy, I don't know. I'm not trying to put pressure on Tommy Boy live here.
Oh, I'd be super excited to play this, no matter what.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens here. But all right, so let's move on now to. So go check this one out. Like I said, probably $30 to $40. We don't know how much it's going to cost, but first half of 2024, we'll be watching for that. Otherwise, let's move on to movies now. Here we go. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord where you can voice chat with me while I live stream, and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.